What I know about Mani Bhai, he has, to my knowledge, his passions about three things come to my mind. Cricket, healthy living and fitness, and helping others. As you all know, Sachin Tendulkar is his family friend. So naturally, Mani Bhai can talk about cricket for hours to end. So if you don't have any knowledge about cricket, don't bother to talk to Mani Bhai. He's a fitness fanatic lately, as you know. He rides push bike to work when I heard it last. I don't know whether he's still right?
Not in winter time.
Giving domestic help and doing household work, not only at home but wherever he goes, he just loves it. And here is my complaint. Mani Bhai, you have raised the bar too high for all the lazy bums like me. I have a complaint about you. हमारी घराड़ी बोलती है, आजी सुनते हो? मैं मन में बोला, अरे सुन के तो मेरी हियरिंग खराब हो गई। आजी वीक में 2 बार तो एक्सरसाइज कर लो, वो मनी भाई को देखो, नहीं तो तुम एवरी ईयर आपका साइज बढ़ते ही जा रहा है, और घर में कुछ काम तो करो। मैं बोला, मेरे पिताजी कहा करते थे, काम की बात करो, काम मत करो। गराड़ी बोली, आपके पिताजी के बारे में क्या बोलूं मैं? और उसकी अगले 5 मिनट तक उनकी ब्रोकन रिकॉर्ड चलती रही। मेरे पिताजी ने और एक बात मेरे को बोली थी कि जब आपकी बीवी ससुराल के बारे में बोले तो आपका सिलेक्टिव हियरिंग का जो ऑप्शन है वो ऑन करो। इसलिए अभी 40 साल हो गए तो भी मेरे पत्नी का ससुराल के बारे में क्या इरादा है मेरे को अभी तक मालूम नहीं है। गराड़ी बोली, कुकिंग तो तुम्हें आती नहीं, मनी भाई से सीख लो। बर्तन साफ करने आते नहीं, मनी भाई से सीख लो। वॉशिंग क्लीनिंग करते नहीं, मनी भाई को देखो। You get the picture, Mani Bhai? You have to lower your standard and make our life easy. Give some opportunity to Lakshmi to share some work. Equal opportunity का ज़माना है. Anyway, on a serious note, Mani Bhai is a wonderful personality. He is thoughtful, compassionate, and considerate. He is always there to help you, and you do not have to tell him anything, he will just do it. He is also a very disciplined person and has a sense of humor, sometimes black. I am proud of him and lucky to be his friend. Mani Bhai, wish you a very happy and long life with lots of fun. Life is like a pickle. It tastes better as it matures. God bless you and your family. Look forward to attend your 75th birthday if I am around. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just before I go, I just want to say it was a fantastic performance by all the professional and amateur dancers. I really enjoyed it, and give a big hand to all of them. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle. Thank you very much. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dad's co-pilot in life, the leader of our family, my delightful mum, Lakshmi.
Hello all. Big shoes to fill after what Bhajan just spoke about money. Closer, okay. More. Right. I said big shoes to fill after Bhajan's talk about money, but I think my role is particularly harder as I'm described as the other half or better half depending on who you speak to, alright? A lot of you recall Mani as Mani Bhai, which is very pleasant, and I guess his age shows that he's elder to a lot of people we associate with, that's fine. Some of you refer to him as, in fun times, as the Gandhi in the family. So if he's Gandhi, I'm Kasturba. I don't need to explain anymore what Kasturba went to in Gandhi's life. Alright? I won't bore you with details, but I'm the Kasturba. But I am Dinard, and I thought, what can I say about Mani that I didn't want to bring any dirt out, because to be honest, I struggle to bring any dirt out on him. So I've got to tell you 3 things that most amazes me about Mani, no matter what time of the day or night it is, and all the time I've known Mani. And a lot of it has been covered by Bhajan. And it's not like we colluded before talking. I think that just shows the sort of person Mani is. One thing, it doesn't matter who in the family has to leave at 4 a.m. A taxi is coming to pick up, or I have to go to the factory at 3 a.m. Mani will always be up, set the alarm, wake the person up. Could be Anand, could be Rajneeta, could be me. Make sure we have a cup of tea. Make sure he comes to the door. He'll come to the taxi if I'm going. And I'm saying the taxi is coming to the door. You don't have to come. But no, regardless of that, he'll be at the door. He will say goodbye to the person, make sure we've texted to him. We wouldn't probably text him because we were disturbing him, but regardless of that, he will text us if we haven't texted him at 5:45 in the morning. But that's Mani for you. That comes so naturally to him. Oh, I don't think the other 3 members in the family don't quite do that when Mani has to leave at 4 or 5 in the morning. We say good night, have a good day, have a good trip, speak to you soon. And along with this sharing character that Mani has comes in the kitchen as well. Doesn't matter how tired he is, if you're sitting at the table to eat, he will warm your roti and bring it to you one by one. We'll tell him the rotis are made, we'll tell him it's ready. And if it's dosa in our house, we never eat together when we eat dosa, because the kids will eat. I would have made making the dosa, then I'd make Mani eat, then he'll make me turn the gas off, make me sit down, and he'll make the dosa, and he makes and I eat. So it just comes so naturally. We've had battles in our house just so that we can sit down and eat, because Mani would like to serve the food. He has a stand. If anybody knows our kitchen well, you stand on the other side of the kitchen. If you're there, you serve, and if you're on the bar area or the breakfast bar area, you eat. So Mani always will take the role of sitting in the breakfast bar in the other side and make us sit on this side and serve food. It comes so naturally to him that it's amazing we have to have fights over who serves whom food in our house. So that sounds silly, but that's true. The other thing that's absolutely amazing about Mani is the organizational skills. For a function like this today, we've had Excel spreadsheets in every computer in the house. We haven't quite had pivot tables yet, but we've had Excel spreadsheets. We've all had designated roles to play in this project management. We had a critical time part, and if we didn't do what we had to do, Mani wouldn't be happy. He wouldn't say anything, but he wouldn't be happy. So it was very difficult, and something that we would never assume to do is to plan a surprise party for Mani, because we would fail abysmally. There's no surprise that we can keep from this, just because he loves to organize. It could be even going to a picnic, and we have organizing to do as to which car, which picnic basket, who makes what. We don't have a spreadsheet for a picnic, but short of that. We went to Hawaii for a holiday to celebrate his birthday. We had several manila folders saying Hawaii day 1, day 2, Maui, what do we do, when do we do, which is the best price. Everything is sorted out. I just tag along. I know nothing. I just go to Hawaii, have a good time, and I came back. So that's Mani. He just loves organizing. So this party, so please don't thank the 3 members of this family. We've just done our bit today. He's done all the road for the place. There's several things I can keep talking about, but I think one that I should... Sorry? Well, you said it, Dr. Sawai team, that's it. Well, the third thing, if I had to, of the many things I had to choose from, the other thing that kind of amazes me is this discipline, which Bhajan made a reference to. He's so disciplined with what he eats that it annoys me that I'd eat just to spite him. Because he'd say, no, I've eaten my roti. We haven't fried in our house in a long time, and that's not such a bad thing, but if I tend to go towards the chip packet to go with my sambar and rice, He won't tell me not to eat, but he will say, maybe we should save this for another day. So, which means Lakshmi should stop eating. But he won't, because I would have told him to stop me from eating it, but he wouldn't quite tell me to stop me from eating it, but very subtly say, maybe we should stop now and save it for another day. But his own discipline in eating is just absolutely amazing. He likes a few sweet dishes, like he likes petha, which Sujata regularly refurbishes his stock of petha. He will eat 1/8 of a cube in petha one day and save the rest for the remaining 64 days left in the next 2 months. Yeah, that's mine. That amazing character actually quite annoys me, but I have to appreciate because not everybody's gifted with that feature. And I tried hard to think, I've got to find some nasty or annoying qualities that he does have. And the only one I could really find was his laundry, his passion to laundry. He just loves the laundry so much that that's actually a good thing in the sense, like the reference Bhaji made. He takes over the laundry. So it's about, I was in about 95, 96, Rajni was a baby, I was studying. So it just made sense for Mani to do the laundry. Since that day, since 96, I haven't done laundry in our house. Okay? And I'm not ashamed of saying it because every Sunday it's done, it's folded, it's put away. It's probably my biggest nightmare. So when he goes traveling, I hate weekends. Because I've got to do the laundry and I hate the whole process. So, and it's not very exciting, but all the wives and mums in this room will relate to doing the laundry. I'm blessed, I don't have to do the laundry in our house. I think regardless of all that, in the Iyer household, we don't have screaming matches. We just have monologues. I talk, Mani listens, especially when I'm angry. Okay? That's Mani's way of and when he gets cold, or I know he's like upset about something, but he doesn't get angry. So it's no fun having a screaming match because only I'm talking, so it's no fun. So it's kind of so I have learned over the years to also stop talking. So two people don't talk, and the silence kills me. So it's even more frustrating. So I talk louder. But anyway, it's not about me, it's about him. So regardless of all of that, all I can say is I couldn't have been luckier. I couldn't have been more blessed to have found a friend in Mani, a husband in Mani, a shoulder to cry on, somebody to whinge to about work and stuff like that we have to come home and talk to somebody. And be there for me all the time and be a great dad for the kids as well. So thank you, Mani. Happy birthday. All the very best from all of us.
Thank you, Mum. It's worth congratulating Mum for going through one entire speech without crying. I think that's remarkable.
I'd like to preface our speech by saying that we've been given Mum's genes, so if we do cry in the middle of the speech, it's not my fault, it's Mum's.
Okay, so now you get to hear from both of us. Our objective is to make Mum cry. It always has been whenever we speak. So please keep an eye on her. Okay, so as a child, I can fondly recall Mum and Dad saying, "You'll understand when you're older." I always wondered when older would come. And at age 25, I think it's arrived. And I'm placed well to reflect at this rare opportunity, which is Dad's 60th birthday. As some of you may know, I've recently moved out of the family home, and I'm dealing with the challenges that life can throw at a 25-year-old living on their own. Whenever I do regularly go back to Mum and Dad's house, which is about a mile away from my house, I find myself saying to Dad, "You were right about that. It's eating a lot of humble pie." So together with Missy, my sister here, who I refer to as Missy, we decided to share some of the many pieces of wisdom that Dad has generously given us over the years.
So one of the things Dad has taught me as a South Indian is that every meal should end with yogurt and rice, no matter what. So that includes when the meal is at a trendy Mexican Thai fusion restaurant in Darwin, rural Darwin, where the yogurt is vanilla flavoured and the rice is sticky and scented with coconut. Even then, Dad will ask for yogurt and rice, he'll mix it himself and he'll enjoy it. That's what he's taught us.
That Darwin trip raises a related note, which is Mum and Dad have always known the importance of instilling a sense of wonder about the world into Missy and myself. Many years ago, they would fly on in the US on planes with no toilet, with a baby and a 6-year-old child, and then take us around Disneyland, the same corner of Disneyland, for a week because we enjoyed it so much, all without complaint because they knew the value of showing us the world around us, and that's reflected in how we like to travel and to explore today.
So fast forward about 20 years, the four of us took a family trip to Egypt, which brings us to the next piece of dad wisdom, which is this: always seek value for money in terms of food. So upon circling Cairo for hours and hours on end, we were trying to find some vegetarian food. And finally we stumbled upon a McDonald's. The line went for hours. Of course, as soon as we joined the line, no one else does, so we're at the very end. Finally, we reached the front. The server, obviously speaking minimal English, just barely understands us. He said, Mum asks, could we have a burger without the meat? Which in itself is a completely foreign, concept, but we tried to get it across. And Dad pipes up from where he was standing and says, is it any cheaper?
That's a phrase that you hear from Dad pretty much daily. Back when the internet was still a new thing, Dad was categorical. There is no increasing the download limit under any circumstances. A couple of months ago, I was back at home and happened to rummage around and find an internet bill. Dad had tripled the download allowance overnight. Right around the time he bought a device that allowed him to stream Bollywood movies over the internet. The dad wisdom here is, sometimes it's good to do something just for you.
So another thing we've learned from Dad is the true importance of meal times, and this has been mentioned a lot, probably speaking true to his character. So when Dad is serving us food, he will stop at nothing to ensure that the whole experience is flawless. He will literally run from every corner of the kitchen to make sure that we get nachos on time, perfect, no flaws, the right amount of cheese, salsa, guacamole, the whole thing, which is much to Mum's annoyance when she's making the routine daily dal, sabji, roti. Anand and I will always be impressed with Dad's nacho making abilities. And on the same note, actually, when Anand was a baby, I'm told that when Mum was serving him food, Dad would juggle the oranges to keep Anand entertained. That's the length that he goes to keep us entertained when we're eating. So again, this would leave Mum pretty annoyed because the oranges would end up inedible after all his juggling.
Before I came along in 1988, Mum and Dad were a couple newly arrived in New Zealand. Over the years, I've learned that Dad worked at a supermarket, rode a motorbike, and broke many college rules around cooking in his dorm. In short, he faced a lot of the challenges that newly arrived migrants face in a new society. Fast forward 20 years, and Mum and Dad are comparing quotes for re-landscaping the backyard. Out of the sea of qualified tradespeople, Dad chose the shy Indian guy who didn't speak much English. Apparently now it's funny, but at the time it was weird. I thought he was asking for this guy because his price was literally 1/10 of the amount of the other quotes. But by the time the backyard was finished, 2 years later, I realised that Dad was just trying to give a leg up to a new migrant, or possibly get scammed.
So on a serious note, I'm very blessed for a dad who's taught us so much in life. Although a lot of the stories we've had tonight have been based around food, which is probably just how the four of us operate, he's helped me in all aspects of my life, and I'll be forever indebted to him for that. How he calmly and patiently taught a screaming teenage girl how to parallel park is beyond me. Every time I parallel park, Dad, it's all thanks to you. what I've realised recently is how truly grateful I am for the sacrifices both Mum and Dad have made as Anand and I were children.
You're only rinsing your eyes.
That's what Mum always said. You ready to? Okay. We are truly grateful for Dad's sacrifices in giving us the life that we enjoy every day. In recent years, it's become increasingly evident to us that our parents went through incredible hardship and struggles just to benefit us. And we thank you, Dad, and we love you for that. We hope that someday we can give justice to the sacrifice that you've made for us. That was the end of what Missy was supposed to say. No problem. Okay, so from my perspective, the most important thing that Dad has taught me is how to be a good man. He's done this by staying true to his beliefs and being unshakably proud of his heritage and where he comes from, and they're things that we hope we can live up to every day. He's fiercely loyal. He's a loyal friend, a loyal father, a loyal husband, and a patient listener. He's equipped Missy and myself with the courage to make our own decisions in life and has trusted us to make them when the time has come. He's played many roles in teaching me this. He's been my coach, my role model, a source of discipline, both deserved and perhaps undeserved. He is my most trusted advisor in life, and for the past 25 years he's been my hero. He's the sort of father that I hope to be one day, and I hope that in future I can only do that justice. So Dad, or Mani, as I have called you for a decade now, from your family, your friends, in this room and around the world, happy 60th birthday, and thank you for everything that you've done for us.
What can I say? Don't believe anything that has been said. You've all been to parties. A lot is said, a lot is exaggerated. So I would say a lot of things have been exaggerated.
You're accusing us of lying.
So hope you're all having an enjoyable evening. The first and foremost thing I would like to say is that how grateful I am to each one of you that is here, that you have spent your evening with us. I'm extremely grateful to you. So thank you very much. Appreciate your time and appreciate you coming today. Most of you probably don't realize this, but each one of you in some small way have contributed to myself, to my family. Our pathways have crossed, and we have been very lucky to have friends that are here. Friends that we have hung on to, friends that are loyal. So you are our extended family. We appreciate that very much. And I'm grateful to God that our paths have crossed and we have met. My friend Amitabh here, he's been singing for you all evening. He's going to help me with some of the things that I would like to say and put a little bit of music to it. But before we do that, the reason we are all here is because of the 60th birthday. And if you look at what are the common things for people who turn 60, there's a long list. But let me point out 3 of them. Hearing aids, lack of sleep, and going on holidays. So let me share a few humorous things about some of these things. Hearing aid. There was this guy who went to a doctor, and the doctor said, look, you've got a hearing problem, I'm going to give you a hearing aid. And so he reluctantly got the hearing aid, and then the doctor left him alone. A month later, he had another appointment. He went back to the doctor, and the doctor asked him, how's the hearing aid going? How's the family enjoying it? So he said, well, I don't know how the family is enjoying it. I haven't told them about it. Nobody knows that I've got a hearing aid, and I've changed my will 3 times. The other thing is about lack of sleep. So this lady goes up to the doctor and says, look, I've got a problem with my husband. He talks in his sleep and I can't sleep. So he's talking in his sleep. What should I do? So the doctor said, give him a chance to speak during the day. So, as I look over the last 60 years, I feel how incredibly lucky I have been. The opportunities that I've had, the friends that I have met, the beautiful family that I have, the caring friends that I have, some of you saw today, the good health that I have enjoyed, and the wonderful supportive team that have been helping me right throughout my life. So I consider myself truly blessed to have such a wonderful group of friends, a very wonderful work environment at my work as well, wonderful team, and Shane here is here from my work. So all of that helps when you're 60 years old, when you want to relax. So just running through a few things, and my friend Amitabh is going to help me with this. Just going back, I don't remember much of my early first 10 years of my life. The only thing I remember is my father used to work in the railways. We used to live close to the train station, and I used to enjoy playing sport and then watch these trains going by. And the closest song that comes to my mind is Amitabh is going to sing it for me.
गाड़ी बुला रही है, सीटी बजा रही है, गाड़ी बुला रही है, सीटी बजा रही है.
Thank you, Amitabh. Then we moved into the 70s, and when I was in the university in Karnal in Haryana, that was lots of fun. And the feelings that come to my mind, Amitabh.
पापा कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा, बेटा हमारा ऐसा काम करेगा, मगर ये तो कोई न जाने कि मेरी मंजिल है कहाँ.
82, I moved to New Zealand, and then 83, incredibly lucky, Lakshmi became my life partner. And during those early days, I wrote letters to Lakshmi, and the feelings that come out.
लिखे जो खत तुझे वो तेरी याद में हजारों रंग के नजारे बन गए. सवेरा जब हुआ तो फूल बन गए, जो रात आई तो सितारे बन गए. लिखे जो खत तुझे.
And another song that captures the feelings soon after our wedding in November 1983.
तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं. तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं. सजदे सर झुकता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं. तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा मैं क्या करूं रब ने बना दी जोड़ी
Thank you, Amitabh. 88, we moved to Bundaberg in Queensland, and 26th August 88, very, very auspicious day for us. Anand was born. And
तुझे सूरज कहूँ या चंदा तुझे दीप कहूँ या तारा मेरा नाम करेगा रोशन जग में मेरा राज दुलारा.
now, before we go to the next stage, I thought I should also mention that I said there are 3 things about the 60-year-olds. The third thing was about holidays. There's this joke about this guy who was a 60-year-old who went on a holiday with his wife. And they met a genie, and the genie said, look, you've got 2 wishes each one of you, what do you want to have? So the lady said, oh, we haven't been on a world holiday, can you give us a world holiday? He says, no problem. And they got their tickets, accommodation, everything, just like that. The man said, I want to have a wife who is 30 years younger. And straight away, the man became a 90-year-old. So in 91, we arrived in Melbourne via Bendigo and met at many of the lovely friends, people who are here today. 20th February 95, another major milestone for us. The birth of our daughter Rajnita. They say daughters are very special. You hold their hand for a few years and they hold their heart for a lifetime. Indeed, Rajnita has taught all of us the meaning of love and affection, and we are truly blessed to have a lovely daughter like Rajnita. So for the past 26 years in Australia, our friends, many of them who are here, have sacrificed so much for us and made our stay so enjoyable. All I can say is,
यारी है ईमान मेरा यार मेरी जिंदगी यारी है ईमान मेरा यार मेरी जिंदगी.
So as you probably realize, we are truly blessed to have a close-knit group of friends who are our family, with whom we share our happiness, birthdays, anniversaries, and the challenges. Today's function and the volunteers you saw today are a perfect example of their amazing commitment and untiring efforts to our friendship. We can't thank them enough for all they have done for us. And all I can say is,
ये दोस्ती हम नहीं तोड़ेंगे तोड़ेंगे दम मगर तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे. ये दोस्ती हम नहीं तोड़ेंगे.
So something for all of you who are here today, and many who couldn't make it today. Good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they are always there for you when you need them. True friends are people in your life who want you in theirs. The ones who accept you for who you are. The ones who would do anything to see you smile, and who love you no matter what. Good friends care for you. Close friends understand you. and true friends stay with you forever, beyond words, beyond distance, and beyond time. So I'm thankful to each one of you who is here today, for in our life, nothing is more important than our friends. And all of you being here to celebrate a milestone is greatly appreciated by myself and our whole entire family. If there's one thing I would like to say that we have learned from the Western culture, it is to celebrate milestones. Milestones will come and go. It's up to us to celebrate them. Life is very unpredictable. We don't know what is around the corner. Enjoy every day as it is. And that's what we have been trying to do. And finally, all I would like to say is that what you have in life is not important. Who you have in your life is what really matters. And when I have friends as good as what we have seen today, I know how lucky I am. So on that note, I would like to now say thank you to my entire family. As you know, they have put in a lot of effort, even though Lakshmi did say that I planned my own birthday, which is actually partly true. But the family have put in a lot of effort. So finally we would like to say thank you to lots of people who have contributed for today. And Lakshmi is going to help me with this. So first of all, Achala, who is here, who danced. Achala, can you please come up for a minute, please? The Achala Sinha. Achala is like a daughter for us. She has been absolutely wonderful. As you know, dancing is well outside our comfort zone. We have never danced in our life, you know. And Achala is the one who said, you can do it. And so we said, 60 years, give it a go. He actually went to people's houses to teach them. I mean, that's the sort of commitment you have from Achala, and for that we are extremely grateful, because without her help, we would have not been able to dance at all. So,
Teaching uncoordinated my uncles and aunties is no mean feat, but this child's got a lot of patience. Along with Achala, we owe a big thank you to Anjali Parvati as well for the lovely duet performance that they both did for us. So can we give Anjali a big round of applause, please?
the second dance medley, Sarbajit, Harvinder, Amita and Manish, thank you very much. I just asked you once, can you help us out with a dance medley, and left it all to you, and you did such a wonderful job, so greatly appreciated.
And all the characters of the joint group dance that you saw, the bloopers that you saw, the young adults particularly deserve big thanks, and I think Achala also deserves credit for bringing them onto the floor. It started off with only the uncles and aunties dancing, and they were quite happy to watch us and make fun of us and have a laugh at our expense. But Achala did the clever thing of asking them, and we didn't think many of them would agree, because they do believe that some of these dances the way we perform is kind of not cool enough for them. But thanks to her, they all have come for most of the rehearsals. They've participated with us, they've corrected us, they've enjoyed with us, and it's been a lot of pre-parties that we've had before the big day. So you guys, young people talk of after parties, we had pre-parties leading up to this. So it was a lot of fun. So my thanks to Rohit, Vinay, Sumedha, Shanu, Roshan, Anand and Rajneeta. And special thanks also to all the mums and dads, obviously Ravi and Tanuja, Sujata, Sheetal. Uday is probably getting hiccups today sitting in Dubai. We're missing him here, but he knows all that's happening. Anjali and Viren, Sadhana, Ashok and Rita, Avaji and Ashok Asthana Saab have been with us in supporting us. They also were the very polite audience watching us practice. Didn't say a word, but just kept encouraging us from the wings. So we do thank you for that. Raj, also a big thank you to you. And needless to say, all the help of photography from the Prasad family, Divakarji, much appreciated. Last minute we rang and requested some help. So without any hesitation, Raj was here, Divakar was here helping us out.
And some of you might have observed Max was the person who was taking photos. Max was Lakshmi's, he's back here. Max, would you like to come here, please? We would like to say a big thank you to you. You helped us with the photos, and maybe we might have a bit of a surprise later on as well for people as well. So Max is here.
Give Max a big round of applause.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can say that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you want to know?
We're not ready to go yet.
So the party is still going to continue. Max has been wonderful. He took all those photos, and while we were all enjoying dinner, he rushed off to Kmart and printed some of those photos. And what we have got for you is, as you on the tables over there, there will be some photos on display. If you find a good photo of yourself, feel free to take that. Along with the photo, Lakshmi has also organized a fridge magnet, so the photo can be inserted into the fridge magnet and you can stick it onto your fridge as a memory from today's function. So hopefully you'll find some photos for you.
There are a lot of other people that we need to thank, and special thanks must go to Raghuveer Singh Ji, Sahil, and all the team here that have been very dedicated in providing us nice, delicious entree, warm dinner, and hopefully lovely desserts on the way as well. So many thanks for a fantastic job and being very patient with us. The evening wouldn't have been what it is without Amitabh and Priya singing some beautiful numbers, fulfilling requests, taking farmaish from the audience, and keeping us all entertained. So many thanks, Amitabh ji, many thanks, Priya. Thanks to the DJ team as well. And the word of thanks doesn't by any means mean the party is finished. The party is just starting. So because we finished the formal part, so we're going to have cake and dessert, and then we're going to pump out more music. So everybody, please come to the dance floor. This is just the formality we had to finish so that we can let our hair down for the rest of the evening.
So once again, to each one of you who is here today, from the Iyer family and from me personally, extremely thankful to each one of you for spending the evening with us. It wouldn't have been possible without all of you attending, so thank you very much. Please stay, we'll enjoy the dessert, more dancing to come, and we hope to continue celebrating the milestones with you as we progress in life. So thank you very much.